I can say with certainty that loneliness is the silent disease eating people alive today. Loneliness doesn't discriminate. It's taking down the young, the old, the rich, the beautiful, the poor, the wise, and even the people who seem surrounded by love. Loneliness is a global pandemic hiding in plain sight. And worst of all, it's contagious. Not in the way that spreads through air, but through absence, through silence, through neglect, through disconnection. Everywhere you turn, listen close. Beneath the words people say, beneath the anger, the depression, the busyness, the addictions, it's loneliness. A quiet scream behind smiling eyes. You see young people wasting away in scrolling, searching for some feeling of being seen. You see married couples lying side by side in bed like strangers. You see families living under one roof, speaking less than 2 sentences to each other each day. You see elderly people left behind after giving their entire life to raise children and build homes. Now, just waiting for someone to call, to visit, to remember they exist. We live in a world more connected than ever, and yet more emotionally isolated than ever. That's the tragedy. It's the kind of loneliness that doesn't always look like solitude. Sometimes it looks like overachieving, like oversharing, like fake confidence, like people throwing themselves into distractions just to avoid the ache of their own emptiness. People are in relationships and are still lonely. People are surrounded by family and still lonely. I've seen beautiful girls, stunning faces, glowing bodies, crying themselves to sleep because no one really sees them. I've seen successful men, respected, admired, praised, crumble because they can't find someone to share their life with beyond the surface. Being rich doesn't fix it. Being pretty doesn't fix it. Being smart doesn't fix it. We keep chasing achievements, bodies, followers, hoping something will finally fill that hole. But the truth is, the only real cure for loneliness is deep connection. Real love, feeling seen, felt, understood, accepted, not for what we do, but for who we are. And that's the rarest thing in the world today. What breaks my heart the most is the loneliness that comes with aging. Or we wait for our whole lives, to finally live. When we retire, only to find ourselves too tired, too sick, too disconnected to even enjoy it. So many elders gave their youth to everyone else, only to be forgotten in the end, left in homes, visited now and then, fading quietly. How is that okay? Even worse, I see couples who married young, stayed through their best years, only to divorce when they've grown old. And for what? What was the point of all those years? Now 2 broken hearts are left to figure out how to be alone after spending decades together. Some men, fearing their age, start chasing youth, looking for life in younger women who often don't truly love them, leaving behind the woman who stood by them. And now both are lost, empty, reaching, open, hurting. And it's happening everywhere. I think the world's deepest ache right now is the people are craving connection, but no one knows how to give it. We're all just trying to survive. We've been broken, ghosted, betrayed, accused. Now everyone walks around guarded, suspicious, scarred. Scarred. We say, don't catch feelings. We say, stay toxic. We laugh at detachment. But underneath that is pain. A lot of it. People are afraid to love because they've never seen healthy love. They've never been taught emotional safety. They've never been in relationships where they didn't have to earn love by suffering. We're all just wearing armor. Hoping someone kind enough will fight through it, and it never happens. So the cycle continues. More trauma, more disconnection, more loneliness. Good people can't find each other because they're hiding. Everyone has their walls up. Everyone is waiting for the other person to go first. Everyone is protecting their last shred of softness. And those who do feel deeply, the ones who still believe in love, they're called too intense, too emotional, too much. But I don't believe love is too much. I think the world needs more of it. At this point, sometimes I wonder, can the world even heal? Can we come back from this level of pain? Only God knows. And if I'm being real, I believe only God can help us now. But even that's become controversial. Even faith has been tainted. Some have given up on God completely, not because they don't believe in Him, but because they feel abandoned. They feel unheard. They feel like God watched them, suffer and didn't stop it. So they grow bitter, cold. They bash the Bible. They reject light. And they become dangerous, not just to others, but to themselves. Because the loneliest people often become the most self-destructive. The ones you least expect to break are usually the ones holding everything in. It's very funny. Some turn to drugs. Some lose themselves in silence. Some wear masks so heavy they forget who they really are underneath. Some even end it. And you hear people say, but they seemed fine. No, they weren't. They were just good at hiding it. If you're watching this and you feel alone, really alone, this is your sign to keep going. Even if all you have left is a flicker of hope, hold on to it. Take one more breath, one more step. You don't have to figure out everything today. Just survive today and try again tomorrow. And if no one has told you this lately, you matter. You are not forgotten. You are not unlovable. And you are not too broken. I know it's hard. I know some days you feel invisible. I know you probably wonder if anyone would even notice if you disappear. But I'm telling you this. God see you. And somebody out there is waiting to love the real you. The you that's been hidden. That's been protecting itself. That's been waiting to be found. You are worthy of connection. You are worthy of soft love. You are worthy of being held. Not for your body or your money or your talents, but just for your soul. Please don't give up, because if you do, the world loses something beautiful. We need your story. We need your voice. We need your love, because believe it or not, there's somebody out there just like you, praying for someone like you to walk into their life. Yes. So hold on. Hold on. The world may be sick with loneliness, but healing starts with one heart at a time. Yours could be the next. Take care.